morning. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Sunday, July 26th. Here we're looking at the Dow 15-minute chart. Very impressive action in the market on Friday, yet again tormenting the bears and shorts. We had Microsoft post disappointing earnings on Thursday, and it was the end of the world. The rally was over. We had Amazon come out with decent earnings. They were down big, and you had the bears and the shorts just jumping all over tech stocks, shorting them Thursday afternoon. And lo and behold, we have the Dow end up green on Friday and tech's only down 7. And the SMH closed green again. So the rally continues. We are now, 1,000 points up over the last 2 weeks. Again, we adjusted 9100 is resistance right now on the Dow with support at the 50-day moving average. That is at 9056. So essentially, if we see a break of 9,000, we're probably going to see a pullback at least to the 8700 area. If we flip over to the daily chart, you can see we've got a very, very tight and pretty vertical bearish rising wedge here on the Dow. The last time we went this vertical was back at the March lows when we rallied 1,800 points over the course of a week and a half. A retrace is coming. It's just a matter of when it comes this week. But as you can see, we've strayed a little bit from the 20-day exponential, so that would be at least the pullback target again. That's almost at the 38% Fibonacci retracement. RSI on the Dow is now at 70, so we finally hit that 70 mark here after the 30 reading back at the March lows. As I mentioned, SMH again was able to close up on Friday. This was despite Microsoft supposedly dour forecast for the market. Again, the shorts and the bears, and summer trading, not a good time to be short. Maybe in a couple of weeks, as I've been saying for forever and a day, the market's probably going to top out in the next couple of weeks, and then we'll see our cyclical pullback in September and October, which should make for one awesome buying opportunity going into next year. Stock plays. I'm actually going to talk about our huge winner, DSCO. We got trapped in this one back in early July on the bad FDA news. Stock sold off. I told us to hold. We wrote it down at one stage. Some of us were down 70% on the stock. I said hold our ground. Biotech tanker strategy is in effect. We averaged down. I said we are going to get a bounce back to the 20-day exponential. Do not worry. Biotech tanker plays usually take 2 to 4 weeks to play out. This one took 3 weeks and ended up turning in a fat gain on the play. Just a huge move this past week. As I mentioned, traders who were new to the play are up massively. Those of us who were able to average down are out with a gain. Exactly what I said would happen. If this one does pull back, we'd be looking at a pullback to the 8-day moving average. That's around 46 cents. That's where I would look to start adding back positions on this one. New plays, ASTM, treading water here. It's just a matter of time before it has a spike to 45 cent plus, so we'll just camp out on this one. We've had numerous spikes to that level. And with biotechs on fire, it's just a matter of sitting and waiting on this one. But GNBT, Europe has said this morning that they're going to fast track swine flu drug development, and this will probably light up the flu stocks yet again. We did not get the huge spike that I expected on GNBT. I mean, 25% is nothing to turn your nose up at, but we were expecting more on this one, and it's still riding this trend line from the April lows. So we should, on this momentum, see a nice little pop this week. I still think we're going to see a very big move in this one in the near term. So we're just going to, ride this one nicely higher. Stops would be at the 50-day moving average at 56 cents. BCON, this one is again looking like it's ready for a move up. We're about to get a positive MACD cross on the stock. The last 3 positive MACD crosses on BCON came right before a big move in the stock price. Right now we're just looking, for a move at least to 80 cents. A break of 75 cents though should really see us see a move up to 85 to 90 cents. RSI is going up, as I mentioned. We're about to get a positive MACD cross, and stochastics is now triggering a buy alert. So this one looks pretty good for this week, and with energy on the move higher, this should drag the alternative energy stocks up. ALTI. This can be a frustrating play, but it broke a couple of trend lines there late on Friday. Would be looking for a move to $1 to $1.10 on this one in the near term, with stops at 86 cents. RSI is about to break up through 50. This would be the first time since a sell-off in the stock back in May. Stochastics. FTWR, we've got a bunch of stocks that sold off that haven't really rebounded like they should. FTWR is one of those. This one's getting very close to another breakout. A 45-cent break should set this one free, and we'd be looking for a move to 55 to 60 cents on this one in the near term. MSHL, this is another biotech play. You know, biotechs are pretty much the one consistent thing in this market right now. This one looks very close for another big move. As you can see on the chart, it has a habit of going on very big spike moves. It hit $1.34 and $1.36 twice over the last 3 months. Chart looks to be coiling for another move just like that again. Each time it's broken its 50-day moving average, it's gone boom. Stochastics are in the basement, so this is another one of those biotech plays that we're sitting on, waiting for it to explode. NEXM, we were in this one on Thursday. We got a nice spike to the 20-day exponential, 30% gain on it. Thought it would go up more on Friday given the big move in LJPC that we tagged before the close on Thursday. But this one, the last time it went on a big move back in May, sort of did the same thing. It ran from 15 to 20 cents or so. Had one of these black candles just like it did on Friday again, and then the next session it just went boom. So let's see what happens with this one as well. And you'll also note that it's about to get a positive MACD cross, and believe it or not, this has been a trigger for a lot of big moves over the last couple of weeks, more so than it usually is. So keep an eye on that, along with stochastics under 20 and coming up. So don't write off NEXM yet. That should go this week. nlst, another cash-rich semiconductor play, tried to break out last on Thursday and Friday, but as usual, you know, sellers come in. It really needs big volume to bust out, and it kind of consolidates before it goes on big moves. So again, you know, micro stocks weren't that hot on Friday, but it pays to have a small position in a handful of these because you'll never know when they're going to go boom, and we may as well be sitting in them at their chart support versus chasing them higher, which we hate to do. XOMA, you know, this one continues to tread water here. RSI is hugging under 50. This one's also about to get a positive MACD cross, and when this one gets positive MACD crosses, it goes big. Also, you'll remember that XOMA is also a quasi-flu play. They're also involved in that segment. So if we see the GNBT and NVAX and BCOO, except, you know, the flu stocks explode early this week, you'll see action really start to pour into these secondary plays like XOMA. And target on this one's 85 to 80 cents, and then a break above this during market hours should see another one of those runs over $1. VG, you know, it's another one of those frustrating piece of crap stocks, but earnings are coming up here in another week or two, and if you remember correctly, we were in this one back for the last earning report. We were in it at 40 cents, and it spiked to 82 cents on the day after earnings. So traders are remembering that. They're starting to ease back into this stock here. If you're not in the stock, would look to add this one under 40 cents, and target is 50 cents plus on this one over the next couple of weeks. RSI breaking up through 50. All the indicators look pretty good, and our unbalanced volume starting to show that real buyers are finally moving into this stock. So would be looking to accumulate this stock this week for another repeat of its last earnings run. SONS, cash-rich tech stock, has yet to break out, but it looks like it's finally trying to do so. A move over the 200-day moving average should set this one free. A lot of these stocks that have been trading in the $1.50 plus area have been exploding into the $2 range. Not many of them left, not many with the cash balance that these guys have. This one should go this week. Target is the 50-day moving average at $1.83. So that's it for the video update today. Again, we're looking for a pullback soon, but we're not going to gamble on it. You know, we'll play while the momentum's there. If anything, we could see the market tread water, and if we see pullbacks, we should still see stocks going up. Not everything's going to collapse. So That's it for the video. See you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Goodbye.